Good morning, everyone. Let me start this off right. Hello, everyone. My name is Chloe, and welcome back to a brand new vlog video. Starting off this vlog, little hot mess express here, but there's a reason. I've had a crazy couple of days with work and plans and appointments and stuff. So today is my first day off in a little bit. Well, a little bit like this week. And it's also kind of the start of an extended holiday weekend that I've extended for myself. I do still have to work on Saturday, but Sunday through Wednesday are all for me. And we're starting off this video really strong. I just finished my yoga, so I'm like a little shaky right now, but my Barnes & Noble is having a moving sale. And I went last weekend and everything was 25% off, which was really nice. I did get a few things, but they just upped it to 40% off today. And we're going, like right now. I don't need to go, but I'm going. So let's go. All other plans have just gone. Not necessarily true. I did have to leave the house, so now we're just making it another stop. I got 7 books, and I got some bookmarks, like 4 different ones. So, haul when I get home. Should not have been here. Do not care. I'm very excited. Fantastic trip to Barnes & Noble. I was there for probably an hour, maybe a little more. I can't remember. But while I was gone, I also got a pre-order in, so we're going to open this too. Because I just filmed a haul like maybe a week or 2 ago, I'm going to haul these all in this video, and then I'm just not going to haul them later. So let's start with the pre-order. So the pre-order that arrived is The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. This is her next adult rom-com, and I'm so excited. The Dead Romantics was phenomenal, so I'm very excited to read this one. Now let's get to the bag. So I bought 7 books. Out of the 7, I've read 2 of them. So I'm adding 5 books to my physical TBR, but it is what it is at this point. So first I have Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. I read this for my Goodreads Choice Award video last year. I'll link that in the description below if you want to check that out. But this is the second in a series. I do have 1 in 3. Next I picked up Sinner and Saint by Sierra Simone. These are the other 2 books in the Priest trilogy. I think Sinner is next and then Saint. But I read Priest for the Quarterly Romance Book Club last quarter, the second quarter, and I'll link that live show in the description below. Then I got the Barnes & Noble edition of When You Wish Upon a Star by Elizabeth Lim. This is the next book in the Twisted Tales series, and it's a Pinocchio retelling. I haven't read the Tiana one yet, but this is the one that comes right after it, and the cover is really pretty. It's originally, I think, a yellow, but I actually like this bluey teal a lot more. They also didn't have the other cover at all, plus, you know, half off, so I just went ahead and got it. Keeping up with the Twisted Tales theme, I got the only one that I didn't own, which was Unbirthday by Liz Braswell. This one is an Alice in Wonderland retelling. Then I got Borrow My Heart by Casey West. This is probably the cheapest one I got today because it retails only for $13, and then with the 40% off, that's like a little over $7. It's also her latest release that came out maybe a few weeks ago. Very floppy and also like less than 300 pages. And I'm going to be using this for one of my reading challenges this year. And this last one I got was a total impulse purchase. I mean, all of these were impulse purchases, but this one was definitely an impulse purchase, and it is A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. This is a Hades and Persephone retelling. She also has a spin-off series that's from Hades' perspective. I wanted to get one of those, but I figured I should start where it all starts, and I'm really excited. This is a whole series, and I'm hoping I really enjoy it. I really tend to like Hades and Persephone retellings. Those are all the books. I need to really stop myself from going again, so got a lot of stuff. I think I'm good. But I'm really excited for their new store to open. And it's probably going to be like all the other new ones where there's no cafe, which is boring. And not really a lot of seating places, which also sucks. But they look really nice. I've been to one of the new ones, so we'll see. It's been a little bit, a couple of hours since I last talked to you all. I filmed 2 videos. I edited one of them, and that's uploading right now. Right now, I'm in the kitchen, because I've been really getting into zero waste food work. I don't know how, food recipes recently. It started, God, it's probably been almost a year at this point, with just a simple like vegetable scrap bag that I used to make veggie stock every couple of months. And I've kind of been implementing it in different ways in my life. So right now I'm trying a brand new recipe that I'm winging it. I don't really have a recipe. I just thought it was something I could do, where I had a couple of apples that I chopped up and I saved the core and I kept them in a bag in the freezer. And when I got enough, I am attempting to make a apple cinnamon coffee syrup, or simple syrup, whichever one you want to call it. Because normally I buy these pre-done ones, but trying to save a little money and stuff, you know, inflation. So I had a little bit of this caramel one left and I dumped it into a pot, and then I put 2 cups of water, 2 cups of sugar, all of the apple cores that I had saved, and some cinnamon into a pot. It's boiling right now. It smells like fall here. I am obsessed with it. It's making me really excited for fall, and it smells so good, like absolutely delicious. And I'm just winging it, and we're gonna see how this turns out. I made simple syrup a couple of months ago. That's super easy. I made strawberry syrup a couple of months ago with strawberry tops. That was really good. And we're just winging it here today. And, you know, it's one of the things that was on my to-do list for the day. We're just gonna see how good we can do. It is now Sunday, the true start of my extended long weekend. There's Will, and we're going to Barnes & Noble, but this time it's for him. It's not for me, because he wants to buy puzzles.
A shit ton of puzzles.
Half off puzzles. And we're both wearing Shrek shirts, and he's embarrassed. Okay, so I didn't take any footage at Barnes & Noble because I was just there the other day and you guys saw some stuff from that, but it was very busy, and they're doing a lot of shifting around as things are leaving, so there were a lot of empty shelves, but I only got a couple of things. I have some cards here that were for $5. So I got some birthday cards for some friends who have birthdays coming up, and then I got these You Got This cards because I have an inside joke with another friend of mine. So I got those for us. And then I only ended up with 2 books today. I got Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jesse Q. Sutanto. I almost bought this the other day and then I ended up putting it back, but nobody bought it in the day since it's been that I was there, so I bought it this time. And then I got Love Creekwood by Becky Albertalli, which I've read this before, but I didn't have it for my little Simon versus the Homo Sapiens agenda books. So this one will go with that now. So I only ended up with 2 books. I did go through the romance section again, but anything that I would want, I've already gotten, or I already own a book that they had, and I just didn't want to add even more unread books to my TBR. So this is my little haul for the day. I am cleaning and reorganizing my shelves. I have done this whole top layer that I just showed you, and then I have done this section that you're kind of seeing here. I'm almost done with these 2. I still have these 2 shelves and these 2 shelves left. The things are getting reorganized. This is my dark romance / smut shelf. This is going to be mostly Bridgerton, and then I have a couple of other ones right here, Jen DeLuca. This is mostly Colleen Hoover, and then there's some Abby Jimenez and some Rachel Lynn Solomon. This is a romance shelf, mostly Christina Lauren, and then whatever else I could fit on here. This one is also going to be a romance shelf. Another romance shelf. These 2 were going to stay young adult, but I think I need another romance shelf now. And I am listening to The Fiancé Farce by Alexandra Bellefleur while I'm doing all this. I'm probably only going to get one other full case done tonight, and then I'll do the rest tomorrow. Good morning and happy Monday. Today, there's a couple different things going on. The main thing is I'd like to finish these bookshelves. I'm going to show you how far I got, because I really want to get this extra table that I brought in just for this out of the room. It takes up way too much space. But I just finished yoga, and I realized I haven't told you guys what I have been reading this weekend. what I've mostly been listening to is The Fiancé Farce by Alexandra Bellefleur. I think I mentioned that last night. But the book that I'm reading with my eyeballs is Snow and Poison by Melissa de la Cruz, which I'm about 60 chapters into, 60 chapters, whoa, 60 pages into that. But yeah, I'm trying to take a lot of time for myself on these couple of days, where I just like listen to an audiobook and play a video game or something nice and cozy, watch some movies, get those done. So yeah, let me show you the update on the bookshelves. So these 3 are done for now. I know that bottom shelf is empty right there, but I think I'm going to keep it empty for now. And today we get to tackle this half and these. But the top is done, so it's just all the books down. I've been really bad at vlogging during this extended weekend, but last night, actually just yesterday as a whole, I did not vlog very much. I finished my shelf reorganization. I only got a little bit of writing done, probably about half of what my daily goal is. And then Will and I just went and spent an evening with some friends, and we were having a little movie night. So today we have plans, but I can do other things around them. So far this morning, all I've done really is make my coffee. But while he's still sleeping, I figured I could just go ahead and knock out my writing goal for the day. It's only 500 words, and 2 sessions of like 10 minutes each will get that done. And then I've also been sorting my books for Unhaul, which is a lot of young adult books, mostly contemporary, that I do not see myself reading again, or that were just okay and I won't read again. So I sorted those to give some to Desiree. I've texted Kat to see if she wants some. Those are getting sorted. I'll probably use some for blind book swap at Silent Book Club. And the used bookstore that I used to sell books to has closed, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I might wait to see if I can take them to Kat's used bookstore when I'm up by Kat again, but we'll see. I guess it'll depend on how many Kat takes. And then I'm almost done with The Fiancé Farce by Alexandra Bellefleur. Let me go get the book for you so I can actually show it to you. The Fiancé Farce by Alexandra Bellefleur. So I have read one other book by this author, and I think it was very middle of the road for me. I believe it was around 3 stars. It's actually in my unhaul pile over there. But this has gotten a lot of hype online, and I agree with it so far. It's not going to be like my next favorite read, but I have definitely been more invested in this one than I have been in the previous one I read. So that's actually what I've been reading the most this weekend. I have barely touched Snow and Poison by Melissa de la Cruz. I'll try and get some time in with that later, especially if I can find an audiobook for it. But my favorite pastime that I've noticed the past few days is listening to audiobooks and playing on my Switch. My husband and I have one copy of SpongeBob Cosmic Shake, and he let me play it first, but I have been taking forever. So I've really been picking up the pace the past few days. So now that I've kind of been drinking my coffee, gotten a couple of things sorted, let's go ahead and get some writing done and just knock that out of the way. So today's goal is 500 words, which would put me at 4,764. So let's see if I can surpass that. First 10-minute session, I wrote 305 words, which means to hit my goal for the day, which it's only 500 words, is to write 195 more words, and I can probably knock that out in a little less than 10 minutes. I'm going to do a 5-minute break, and then I think I'll come back and finish this up. Second session, I wrote 233 words for a total of 538 for this morning. I'm not sure if I'm done writing today, but I'm done for now. And I think I'm going to edit a video. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. See if Will's awake. The world is our palm tree today. I finished The Fiancé Farce by Alexandra Bellefleur. This was definitely a better reading experience for me than the previous book that I'd read by this author. I gave this one 4 stars, and I already posted my review on Goodreads, so I'll link that in the description below. But definitely a good ride. The chemistry between these two characters was really like going off from the get-go, and I just really enjoyed this one. So I have a nice little pile so far to go back to the library, and I think we're going to watch another movie tonight that can be added to this pile. Earlier today, we went to my in-laws' house and we had a little barbecue, and that's basically most of what the day was. I came home and did a lot of listening to The Fiancé Farce and playing Switch. But now I try to do yoga in the morning, but on my days off, I just don't. So now it's time to do that before we wind down to watch our movie. So this vlog should have ended 2 weeks ago, but I actually ended up taking a whole potential vlogging day off from filming and just never filmed my outro. So I'm sorry, but we're here now, and I'm trying not to let the camera be too shaky, and I'm having a hard time here. But that is everything for my extended weekend vlog. It was just nice to have a couple of days to myself, to not have to worry about work, and just to do really what I wanted to do. And I'm looking forward to more of those in my future. So thank you all so much for watching this vlog video today. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every week, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. Thank you all so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
In the darkness, I don't feel so cold. The ashes fall like rain, and somehow we're okay. My story drifts between shadows and smoke.